This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello, and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, in Standard 2022, we follow up on my most viewed video ever, which is Golgari Magecraft Sacrifice combo. The deck with the Witherbloom Apprentice, the Sedgemoor Witch, the millions of triggers, and of course, the ultimate combo finisher, Plum the Forbidden, which copies itself a million times, draws a million cards, sacrifices a bunch of creatures, and when you have the right cards, creates death triggers that just drain the opponent to death. In Standard 2022, it loses a good amount, including Bastion of Remembrance, which was the primary win con, so we have to replace it with a legendary that's a little awkward, Indina Soul Steeper, and this is a black and a green for a 1/3. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. If you sack another creature, it gets plus X plus O until end of turn, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. Dina's not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination, but the legendariness of it makes it really hard to team up the way that you would get multiple Bastions to cascade. But fortunately for us, the new set, if we can't cascade the drain, the lose 1 life trigger, maybe we can cascade and multiply and exponentially grow the gain life trigger. And the new set has given us Prosperous Innkeeper, who can do exactly what we need to do. 1 and a green for a 1/1, and when this enters the battlefield, make a treasure, which this is a mana-hungry deck, so you're pretty grateful for the treasure. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. So now we build a situation where every pest we make with Sedgemoor Witch actually drains the opponent for 1 because it gains a life if you have a Dina and an Innkeeper. You play Pest Summoning, it drains for 2 life, and so on and so forth. As each pest, when it dies, also gains life, which triggers Dina again, and Dina has the sacrifice ability, and Plum sacrifices cards. You see what we do. We kind of mix it together, and we get a beautiful soup of combo-y nonsense, primarily fueled by these cards over here. If you throw in like a Witherbloom Apprentice and a Plum the Forbidden, then you can get a really explosive endgame. To surround it, we need a lot of bodies to sacrifice, and the best way to do that here is with the learn mechanic, because in our sideboard we can have pest summonings that we can go fetch. This card isn't a very good card on its own, 3 mana for 2 bodies. You could play it in the main deck, but it's much better if you attach it to yet another body and then fetch it for free, something like Eye Twitch and Hunt for Specimens. Ranger Class is another card from the new set that we love in this deck. You also saw it in the mono green deck because of its ability to be a card advantage engine and also help you just get in some chip shots. It's not that rare that you're flying over the top with the Eye Twitch or attacking with your menace creatures like Sedgemoor Witch and Valentin, Dean of the Vein, that we have a copy of, to chip in some extra damage. You do need to get that damage in early and often so that you can drain the opponent out at the end, so you need to play this a little more aggressive than you'd expect, and plan to survive the aggro decks with your Lifegain triggers. Jaspera Sentinel is pretty important. Like I said, mana-hungry deck, so we need our ramp, and we have enough creatures to support it. Other than that, trying to find the other cards to fill out the deck is a bit of an experiment. I like Agadeem's Awakening to rebuy Innkeepers and Sedgemoor Witches. I like the 1 Village Rites. I don't think you can have too many of this, because too often you just have no board, and it's really good against the control decks to have more Village Rites, but it's really bad against the aggro decks. Valentin has done pretty well for me, so I'm keeping that at least 1 around, and I have tried as many as 4, but right now we're chilling with 1. And I mean, generally speaking, the deck has a certain trigger appeal. If you like piles of triggers doing absolute nonsense, this is the deck for you. Best explained by watching. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Hunt for Specimens. Sentinel on turn 1. Witherbloom Apprentice. Seems pretty good. Turn 1 Sentinel. Turn 2 Apprentice. Turn 3 Hunt. Mana Sciences, maybe? Though we probably want Pest Summoning. I guess we can double Hunt. That's good. On the draw, though, might be a bit slow. Let's find out. Star Pupil, meet the Sentinel. Sentinel's 2 toughness keeps watch. Call me crazy. Would have been too much to make Star Pupil an 0/1, so it came in as a 1/2. I think that would be sweet. Or you could get the awesome 2-0 or 1-0, right? So it came in as a 2-1. Okay, so they're off to a really good start on the play. Not what you like to see, but we do our best. Let's hold this back, make them put the counter here, and then they don't want to attack with this into the apprentice because I might trade. I think it makes sense to hold this back. Although sometimes I do have to remember, maybe I'm playing too cautious, because you do have to get your chip damage with this deck. It's absolutely required that you chip in. Oopsie. Cool. We take those. I mean, you don't have Luris. You're not fooling me. This is 2022. Pest summoning, I'm pretty sure, is the play. I know that we could get Fumes and remove this, but maybe that is the play. Just to have a Fumes ready. They might have to name Fumes with this if they're paranoid or really afraid. All right. Green or black? We'll go green. And we can either play Ranger class or another hunt. They don't really know about this other hunt, so if they somehow like get rid of this Pest, maybe they think that they're in the clear for Fumes. So let's get the class down and slap for 2. Just don't Sky Mall me. Or I guess go ahead. We've got the Fumes. That wouldn't be so bad. They don't want to Sky Mall me because of that. See? They threw it away on purpose because they had another one. They were ready. Try not to forget that we're like a weird aggro deck. We kind of want to take damage and trade damage because then we gain a little bit of life and our combos go off. All right, so I'm going to Fumes the Pupil, which means I can attack with these. That's 3 mana. I can either play the Hunt for Specimens or grow the Ranger class. Let's do this. Don't want to trade the Apprentice if I can help it. Okay. So we can keep the Pest, which has some life gain, or we can keep the Wolf. Let's keep the bigger creature and not overthink this. They do get a 1/1. We are at 10. But they are down to 11. We've got the Ranger class on level 2. Okay, they're going to make a lot of little critters. This is going to get interesting. Where do you put that counter? On the flyer. Pretty good choice. Rumble down to 6. All right, guys, close game. A lot could happen. If we go to Specimen Summoning Plum, I think we win. We need to dodge a Skyclave Apparition. A little extra damage could go a long way, too. Let's see if they... Do they have the sense to play Academic Dispute on Plum the Forbidden? And even if they do, we can cast it at instant speed on their turn. So close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They win if they can Sky Mall. Or do something else that gives +2/+2 this turn. Like if they had grabbed Expanded Anatomy, they could win. Ooh, that's +1, not +2. They grab another dispute. How will they attack? Uh-huh, the flyers are coming in. All right, remember, this thing gains a life on each trigger, but it also costs us a life. But I think we just got it, right? As long as we only sacrifice one creature that's not a pest, right? Because the pests gain life back. Bang, bang. And the life gain happens first. Wait, they're at 1? They're at 1? Ah, that's lethal. Woo, I was scared for a second. Sacrifice 0. Woo! All right. Nice. Muzak, complete with the correct avatar, if you like Muzak. Nice. Sure. We'll need a 2-drop, but maybe we're just going to Village Rites this Eye Twitch. No, we want to play the Twitch. Just trying to think if I wanted to play Agadine tapped, but nah. Let's play a 1-drop on turn 1. They're usually better that way. Blue-black. Are we gonna... I mean, is your name really Music and you're gonna play Control? I don't think of people who like Music as Control mages. Hit. Probably just cycle a Plum. Don't give up your board presence so willy-nilly. Wow, negates a Plum for 1. That ain't it. All right, Witch on the board. Let's see what you can do. Well, we have Rights and we have Plum. We can go for double Witch, but Shadow's Verdict looms. And I don't want to be tapped out in that way, so let's just turn these sideways. Mastery. All right, make them pay the ward first. Then we can either, let's see. If we Plum here, then we generate 2 tokens from the Eye Twitch. If we Village Rites, we don't get any pests. We can, though, play another Witch, but we won't have the mana up to sacrifice it if they do go for a Verdict, but they wouldn't do this if they had a Verdict. So we'll just do the cards and then play the other Witch. Keep at least something dealing them damage around. If they do have a Verdict, this is a very bad play, but you have to take the reads you're given. Tap land, Foretell, nice. This is where a creature land would be really handy. Like really, really handy, but let's do a Plum. And now we can do a Pest Summoning. I don't know if I play it, though. Maybe that was supposed to be Mascot Exhibition. We have the mana. Okay, so if they sweep the board after this Pest Summoning, we can now rebuild with Sedgemoor Witch and Witherbloom, so we'll go for it. Make them have the sweeper. Yeah, they do not have the sweeper yet. Ten life, huh? Counterspell, counterspell. We'll chill. Blood on the snow, of course. All right, so nothing to get back. This is one. It doesn't matter if we make more creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, nope. That was not what I meant to hit at all. I'm used to having the plus here for 5, and it's not there. Let's see if we can draw the Witherbloom Apprentice and burn them out right here. If not, though, the steady pressure is really good against control decks. Okay. Witch, Witherbloom, Eye Twitch seems good. I guess I can get a Sentinel instead. Why not? We'll send Valentin into the fray as well. Would you like to sweep us again? Would you like to try it again? Lithoform Blight. Somebody is prepared for the creature lands. That's game. Music's gonna be singing a sad song. This person plays mono white. That's what I remember. Good hand. I wish we were on the play, though. On the draw against mono white is so hard. But we'll see what happens. Let's see if they can grow this. They usually can if their deck is built right. I can't believe they had to think about that. Tank, 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 I guess. I guess I'll make this amazingly broken start to my game. Alright, so we want to play... I think we need a Witherbloom, but Dina can block better. I do want to get this down soon, but yeah, let's get the Dina on the field. I'm ready for my Skyclave Apparitioning. What, no other spell? Probably all land in hand then. Yeah, we are going to take our lumps in this one. Just going second was enough to pretty much crush us. But we'll see what we can do. Huh? What, do I not have the mana? Oh, I don't have the mana. Alright. Sorry, somehow I thought I was getting 2 mana out of that. Brain no worky. On the Vigilance creature, big brain. Alright, now it's up to the pests, baby. The pests, and we have to be able to block for days. That's a lot of land. Alright, so we can cast this and cast Pest Summoning. We can also get an Apprentice down, which creates some Magecraft triggers. Are 2 blockers enough? We want to start gaining and draining as soon as we can. I just don't know if we can afford to get this down. I guess this way we don't have to tap one of our creatures for mana. We'll get 2 Pests. 2 blockers are pretty good. Sure. Fun. Won't stop the life loss, though, right? That's pretty cool. Now, though, they get to rumble with these. It's just everybody attacks. Nice. All right, so you have to go over here. A couple of you have to take some for the team, because we're only at 3. And then we have 5 damage coming through, so something needs to be chump blocked, so we'll go there. Sad to lose the Sentinel. It is what it is. Pumping this to 2 won't do any good. I could sacrifice, like, the Apprentice to kill the Luminarch Aspirant because of the reduction from the shield, but I don't think it's worth it. All right, guys, we need some good draws. It's okay. It's okay. Prosperous Innkeeper is definitely missing. Like, a little bit of Innkeeper action would go a long way. Let's get 3 points in. Two points in, my bad. Man, we need a good top deck. Paladin class. Grow squad. Alright, we can't take any hits. We have to chump with everything. Yeah, I don't know what we can draw. It's just too much pressure. It's gotta be better than what we have drawn, that's for sure. Land isn't gonna do it. That is not gonna do it. Oh, I hate being on the draw against white when they have the god starts. Alright, we get to be on the play, but we don't have a 1-drop. That sucks. But we've got a lot of the cards that make our deck go vroom. So we keeps. Innkeeper. Asha. Alright, mono white for like the 5th time today. How does one have fun? Let's see what we can do this time. We've got a good set of cards, and this time we have, in my opinion, the missing piece, the Prosperous Innkeeper. That life gain is so important to be able to stave off all their little critters. That's rude. This card is so good against us, too. I mean, we have a lot of, like, important targets, but, man, it is still very brutal. Okay, let's start the hunt for specimens. Are we on mascot exhibition here? It's close. I'll wait till the next. I'll wait till the next one for the mascot exhibition. Rude. I was going to do both these next turn. I have been denied that. What a killer. What a machine. All right. Dina! Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. What do you guys think? A little of this or a little of that? I guess we want to play this and Plum next turn. Staying alive. How come this pest is so huge? And these ones have little babies. Huh? Huh? Someone explain that to me. Just shoot me. Just shoot me now. I guess it doesn't matter. We have 6 mana either way, so it's fine. It's fine. I hate the no blocks there on the code spell because I'm kind of giving away that I'm saving all my creatures, but it is what it is. So we throw some chumps, we play the plum, we go nuts. As long as they don't have another Skyclave Apparition. And just more of their little nerds. Come on, more little nerds. Less Skyclave Apparitions, eh? Eh? Oh, look at them finding these attacks. We're going to sacrifice all this stuff anyway. Oh, we boasting. I like that. That means they're running out of gas. We got a good chance now. All right, 1, 2, 3. And no, we can't wait for damage, because then we can't get the cards. And we need the cards. The cards are the gasoline. Like, we don't need to kill these. We need to kill the opponent. Gotta play it like a combo deck. Zap, 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 zap. Do you like triggers? Do you like stacks? Do you like nonsense? Oh, I got a deck for you. Okay, hunt for specimens is there. The opponent's at 3. We just need 3 creatures. We've got another innkeeper. This game is toast. Dina, the Soul Steeper. Stepper? I want to say stepper. I just think it sounds cool. Bringing home the W. Good hand on the play. Let's go. We're going to serve up the Eye Twitch Beatdown. And they're going to like it. Cleric class. Okay, Lifegain. This can get interesting because sometimes our combo isn't enough to drain them for as much as we have to drain them for. Where's Dina when you need Dina, though? Dina! Page and Dr. Dina. Dina, report to the deck. There's a Cleric of Life's Bond over here, and we have to do something. Hunt for those specimens. That Cleric's gonna be annoying. So is the Cleric class. Maybe I'm just gonna breach it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't have the 5 next turn, though. Pest summoning is usually what I get here. Let's grab the breach. Do something a little different for a change. Weird, I know. Ranger class. Caw. A little peck in the air for you. I hate how off curve, though, the 3 mana lessons are when you ramp a little. Uh-oh. That flies. Oh no, they're gonna gain so much life. Well, in that case, we'll just take our time here. Me has Pest is for me. 20 life. We've got to get that number down. This Valkyrie is... it's gonna make nonsense happen. No! Not again. So, what do you do again? Lifelink if you have 5 or more counters. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it was a cleric, you may draw a card, then lose a life. Okay. Dead Eye Twitch. Easy Pest summoning. I know, we could also kill this thing, but we're not a control deck. We're not a removal deck. We are combo, and we are about to combo. So, we'll say go. Maybe we get to block this, then we plumb. They're gonna get to grow their creatures. We better draw some pretty sweet cards. Oh my goodness. No! So much life. So much life. Like, how are we supposed to drain that out? Just doesn't work, does it? Gotta draw all the right pieces here. We're gonna need Dina's, multiple innkeepers. There's a Dina. Okay, 15. There's a Sentinel. A little bit of mana will help. How much can I take from these? Do I have to do something along the lines of hunt for the specimens, exile something now? I think I can wait. I think I can develop my board. Are we really bottlenecked on black? We are. Man, I hate that. But it's okay. We'll find a way. Life finds a way. Cosmos Elixir. Oh, lordy. Goodness gracious. Alright, so you can go here and we can prevent some life gain, but maybe we should focus on damage to ourselves. Do we take more damage or not? 5. God, that's a lot. Okay. Down to 6. Living the good life. The witch. Look at all the green and look at all the black. It's a conspiracy. Let's get some chumps. We don't have anything I really want to use for fumes, though, to be honest. Life gain. It's too much damage in the air, though. We're gonna have to play this eye twitch, which we can do. Not blocking with you. You are too important. Hiya! That'll teach them. That'll teach them. God, what they give to control their own Dina, though. Abzan, Dina, life gain, eh? Any gamers in the house? Want to build that deck? This game is funny. I feel like I'm just letting them beat me down over and over so I can build myself back up again. Uh-huh. Reduce to memory. What's your target? I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. What do you target here? Oh, wait. They have the wrong mana. They have the wrong mana. Needs double white. You better have something else. Uh-huh. Alright, so you. Do we want to keep one to exile with fumes? I guess not, because we can exile this pest, it's fine. 40 life for the opponent. But, you know, we're coming back. We're gonna have the whole learn board involved at this rate. What a different game it would be if I could turn more of these into swamps. Nice. Alright, Valkyrie. The thing that's pumping everything. So we'll start there. We've got another one. This we can chump block all day. It is annoying, but we can handle it. This flies, but it's not that much damage. This is lifelink. But it's legendary. They probably do have another one. Let's go for the non-legendary. Okay. We've got open plum and rights. The rights, I think, can get used. Let's go ahead and use Ranger class level 2 then. And send you... Don't really want to block with you, but you do hold back the Professor, kind of. Sort of a free attack. I think the opponent's going to reduce this to memory. But, yeah, let's make sure that this damage gets through. I sneaky don't mind if they reduce the Witch, and I'm worried if they reduce the Dina. But we don't want them to know that. Righteous Valk is back. Easy. Never didn't have it. But now you can't reduce. More Professors of some blah blah blahs. Environmental Sciences, they're sick of these mana problems. They will tolerate them no longer. Okay. Pest here. And Village Rights will prevent the lifelink. If we're ever going to get them under 27, we gotta prevent the lifelink sometimes. Alright, they still have 2 frickin' flyers. We have 1 reach creature. Not good. It's not looking good. But we've got the plum. So, when do we plum? After their blocks? Or now when we can possibly do other cool stuff? Keep in mind they have reduced to memory, so they can do this before combat anyway, so blocking and then making these plays doesn't look very realistic. We don't have much to sacrifice, though. So I guess we have to play the Ranger class. And then we have to do this. Go, baby, go! Go! Do the things! It looks like so much is happening. A moderate amount is actually happening. Alright, we found another Sentinel. Where are we on? Are we on level 2 somewhere? This is on level 2. Let's start playing cards off the top if we can get them. There's another Witch, but we don't have the mana. We play another Reach creature. Gain another life. Drain another drain. They have 1, 2. We could attack. If the opponent blocks with the Valkyrie and the Professor, we kill the Valkyrie. No, we kill the Professor. Do we have a way to gain, like, 1 life at instant speed? No. Because if we did, we could drop them down and reduce the size of the creature. Oh, wait, I can sacrifice. Am I dead if I do that? Okay. I know what I'm doing. Do it. Yes. 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 They're at 27. We gain 1 life. We take them to 26. We shrink their creatures. We kill their Righteous Valkyrie. Wait, did they just get it back and get a bigger creature? Seems bad for me. I forgot about the aura. Let's see if they have another Valkyrie, the 3rd one. I don't know, is that worth it? We have another Witch, so maybe. We also don't have any spells. My god, make them stop. We need more Innkeepers. The 3rd Valkyrie! But they're at 24. They're at 24. Oh, Environmental Sciences does it because of the Cleric class. They're at 27. Magic is easy. Magic is easy. I thought I had a snark. I thought I had a cool play. 28 because they have double. I thought I had a cool play. I had nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Opponents like, you are just fodder to me. and a land on top of the deck. Just to, like, make sure that there actually is no hope. Right? Okay, let's see what we can do. If we attack with this, what can we sacrifice to make it bigger? That 32? No? Maybe the witch? They take the block. They don't learn. They don't learn. But neither do I. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I thought I was getting a higher boost than that. Plus X plus O, where X is a sacrifice creature's power. Plus X. It was a 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we needed 6. I don't know why I thought 5 was good enough. I was wrong. I needed to sack the witch. My bad, everybody. My bad. Heliod at home mode activated. How have they drawn so few land? Like, they've been drawing so many cards. I've drawn so many? We drew more cards. I actually drew more cards. Pyre of Heroes, because why not? If you don't work in the bad cards, are you really playing Magic? Alright, so how do we block? I mean, this is the combo, but we can't get there with it. So, we haven't drawn enough Innkeepers. Hopefully we'll draw another. This is still 12. We have to block with something else. I guess we can hope it's Dina. Yeah. Okay. Although we're not going to hit any spells, right? We can't. Because, yeah. Alright, what should I have saved? I guess I should have saved the Innkeeper, because we could have hit a lot of creatures. Oh my gosh, here they are. Wouldn't have gotten us out of the situation, though. Dumpstered. Absolutely dumpstered. At 80, by an 87%er. I bet when they actually do update my rank, it's out of the top 100. On the draw. Ugh. Yuck. Sorry, I just keep getting draw farmed. It's been that day, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a good hand. If we're going to overcome it, a hand like this might do. Acquisitions expert. Okay. That also gives me hope. Their deck might suck. So we want to keep the card advantage cards. What we want to get rid of are things that provide no value, that are good removal targets. Because decks like this are going to play a lot of those. So Witherbloom Apprentice doesn't provide any card advantage. It's a good choice. They might try to remove this, so saving the Village Rites is a good idea. This looks like a good removal target. Man. Alright. What am I supposed to do now? The Rites is good. The Plum is good. The Eye Twitch is good. The Innkeeper is part of our engine. And it is a little bit of value, but I guess it's not card advantage value, so we'll reveal that. Could have also sacrificed to the Eye Twitch here, which I was going to do anyway and gotten a lesson and revealed that. Could have been fun. I don't know if I need Sciences or not. Do we trust the deck to help us draw land? Silly question. The answer should always be no. All right, never mind. Deck. You're cool. Do we play the Witch? Which is probably just gonna die. We could play the Innkeeper and the Eye Twitch. Could play the Innkeeper and keep Plum available. If we play the Innkeeper this turn, we can play Sedmore Witch and have Plum available next turn. But yeah, I guess we still have Plum available if they try to sweep the board, but they have 2 Acquisitions Experts, so I don't think they will. We have the Treasure, we have the Sentinel. Really? Okay, 32 cards left in my library. Feels good. Dina's left. Only 1 Dina left. Ah, man. Man. I have identified my my enemy. And then we draw this. Okay. So we need to draw out their removal now. So we need to play like the Witch. Because if we just play the Dina, they'll kill it. It's the last one. Here it comes. Ooh, wait. Let's make them pay the 3. We can draw cards. If we draw 3 cards, we go up to 5, and this is still a -2. No, it's 6. It's 6. Oh, and we get the card off the eye twitch, so we can actually keep something if we want to. One. I think we keep the mana. I think we keep the mana. Although this is the combo with Dina. Never mind. Sorry, Sentinel. Triggers! 1, 2, 3, and summons, I guess. And Flunk knocks it to a 2-1, and they paid 3 life for that. For those of you posting that Flunk is a good card, I submit to you the counter argument. So, what do we do this turn? Do we want to get paid off of our Witch by another Pest summoning? Playing really hard into the Sweeper. Let's go with this. Start the drains, baby. Do we attack? If they go block, 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 they take another 3 from the Dina. But now we have better uses for our creatures. I don't think they're going to sweep me. Although they are rogues, Crippling Fear is definitely a card they could run. In fact, they have to, right? There's no way this is a deck without Crippling Fear in this meta. There's no way you're playing Rogue Mill stuff without Crippling Fear in this meta. Which, by the way, forcing rogues in this meta, are you a loser because you like rogues and you probably play them in Standard? Or are you a hipster cool because rogues probably sucks? What's the verdict? What do you guys think? Get him! Get him! Get him! And a little more. A little more. Oh, multiple Innkeepers and Dina. Match made in heaven. Heaven. Goodbye, rogues. I'm sure everybody is so sad to see your suffering. And we are back for the post-game wrap-up, and the deck does get a bad case of the being on the drawsies, where it gets a little bit farmed from being from behind, because that's the way that a deck like this is going to work. The current meta is creature spam trying to overwhelm Izzet Dragons, and I haven't actually seen Izzet Dragons in 2 days. Green and white seem to have completely taken over the meta, with Angels being a deck that tries to fight them. So we really need to face more control decks. We need a little bit of a slower meta. You can try control cards. You can try putting Bloodchief's Thirst in this deck, for example, but buying a turn or two with a removal spell often isn't what the deck needs. It simply has to be able to put the full engine together. And if your deck is removing something, it's usually not doing the job unless you're going to get lucky and draw the cards you need anyway. So I don't think that removal is going to fix like kind of the aggro meta that's coming after you. One thing I will try, because we do have cards like that have death benefits and we have ways to sacrifice our own board like Plum, maybe I'm just going to try putting Crippling Fear in the deck and just try to hit those mono white decks with a sweeper. And that's something that you may want to try if the meta stays the way it will, but it probably won't, because the meta is honestly right where I like it to be. The aggro decks that just dump their hand and hope they win are now the hotness. And to beat those, we can build control decks that just take advantage and make them look like fools. So Evil CGB is about to bust out the control piles. Expect that in the near future. In the meantime, this is a very fun deck. If you're going to play it, make sure that you enjoy those pop-off games a lot, because there's going to be plenty of games where you get run over. But when you find that holy grail of the billions of Magecraft triggers, it feels so good. So enjoy it when it happens. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.